you guys heard of the Reddit lamp story?
It looked scary to me.
This kid in college was walking and this like jock guy pushed him, hit his head, woke up. He's like, oh my gosh, that hurt so bad. And then goes into class, sees this really beautiful lady, instant like, I love her. Long story short, they got married, they had kids. Then one night after leaving the kids' room, he was looking at this lamp in his living room. He's like, there's something wrong with that lamp. Every day he would come and stare at it. And then it got so consuming to him that he was missing work. He was neglecting the kids. His whole marriage fell apart. His wife left him with the kids. He finally went over to this lamp and he's like, this lamp's not real. And all of a sudden the lamp started to glow and it like turned into like a portal, sucked him through, and he woke up on the concrete in front of the college.
No.
He lived 10 years in this reality because he got knocked unconscious. It messed with him so bad because his wife and kids don't exist. But he said every night he would have a dream of his 5-year-old son.
Is this real?
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting, huh, guys? What do y'all think about that lamp story? It's true. Let me know.
I was trying to explore the abandoned FBI facility.
Violated an area protected by a security system. The authorities have been notified. Leave immediately.
I almost got caught, but I made it out.
Warning.
Everything was fine for about a month until... They're looking through my mail, checking the backyard, and looking for me every day.
Man, all I know is that guy shouldn't have went there, man. Now he's got a bunch of cops on his doorstep. Gotta give him a call, my man. On to the next one, guys.
Of the many lycanthrope breeds, one stands out above all. More ferocious than cursed werewolves, more evil than the diabolical wolfmen, more mysterious than the heroic Kersnik. The Voltkin are the true horrors of the Lycan world. Monstrous semi-divine wolf beasts on par with the most ancient elder vampires, and even many levels of demons summoned from hell. My ancestors, the Aldry family of slayers, was well versed in the hunting of lycanthropes and had much to say about this particularly heinous type of supernatural creature. They wrote that these monsters' bestial power was said to derive from the Norse god Loki and his son Fenrir, the god-slaying giant wolf. The Voltkin have full control of their transformation, which involved the wolf underneath tearing out of their human flesh. They were also able to maintain a semblance of their human minds, even under the full moon, making them by far the most clever lycanthropes. They did maintain a slight aversion to silver, but bore no weakness to most true faith objects as other diabolical creatures do. The only exception being totems of Thor, son of Odin and Norse god of thunder. In dealing with Voltkin, the Sons of Man protocol was the use of paladin knights, their mightiest warriors, maintained and deployed up through the 19th century, though it could take up to 3 to subdue the strongest Voltkin.
Always heard there are 3 type of lichens, but what do y'all think? Do y'all think there's 3 of them? Have y'all ever heard anything like this before? Let me know in the comments, guys. On to the next one.
The official disappearing of the moon will happen in February 2024. You know David Copperfield?
Famous
illusionist?
magician? Legend.
Well, he's back on the scene. He says his next trick will be to make the moon disappear.
Don't do that.
So he was interviewed and he says, yes, it's taken me 30 years to figure it out. It's for the Save the Children Foundation. And his quote was, one man can make the moon disappear. Imagine what we can do to make hunger, poverty, and danger go away for children.
It's like Zoolander who's the magician. If I can make the moon disappear, that's not going to help anything.
He's been testing it for the past few months, and people have reported the moon disappearing. I've seen multiple TikToks that are like, there's a starfinder out, and the moon's supposed to be right there, and there's no moon. And he's asked, if any one of you sees something strange in the sky, please report it to me, because I want to figure out if the tests are going too early.
So everyone's gonna be able to see it?
Not even knowing this is happening,
Yeah.
people are like, where's the moon?
We are literally in a Truman Show. And that moon isn't real. Like in Las Vegas, the sphere, we're just in one big sphere, dude.
Y'all think that magician really found out a way to just make the moon disappear like that? If so, have y'all ever seen it disappear? There's been times I look outside and there's no moon out there, so kind of makes you think. Let me know down below. I already know what to do. On to the next one, I guess.
Bro, there's this recent Rick and Morty episode,
Okay.
and this shit had me thinking, fam.
Yeah.
So, you ever heard of the infinite consciousness theory?
Infinite consciousness. Nah. What is that?
Pretty much what it is the theory that all of us are just one being, just one consciousness, but spread out in a big population. So in Rick and Morty, right?
Yeah.
Pretty much what happened was they went into a simulation and something went wrong, went haywire, and Morty, playing one character, somehow got dispersed into every single NPC into the game.
Okay.
Now the theory is, what if we're all just one consciousness and we all live like a singular being just spread out across many different things? So the reason we have deja vu, the reason we have feelings of, oh, I've been here before, or I've seen these things before, oh, I feel connected to this person, is because you probably lived every single person in the world's lives. So that theory is, we literally lived your mom's life, you lived your dad's life, you lived your friend's life, you lived your teacher's life, everybody.
Man, I love Rick and Morty, huh? And he does make a good point there. I think they could be on something right there. Let me know, guys. You never know, right?
All right, on this one. All right, this is the Urbano Monte map from 1587. Excuse me. North Pole. No ice. No ice around any of these areas, okay? There's North America, South America, Africa, India, Russia, China. Okay, so very similar to this map. North America, South America, Africa, India, China, Russia. Okay? Only thing different, Australia. There is no Australia here because it hasn't been discovered yet. This is 1587. Australia wasn't discovered until 1606. So that's why that's not there. But my main question is, if this is a globe flattened out and this is on the bottom, right? What the fuck is this? There's no ice on it. And guess what? Antarctica hadn't been discovered yet. Antarctica was discovered in 1820. And if you look, well, look, there's an alligator. There's a camel. Warm weather animals. So, you want to explain to me, first thing, what the hell is this? All this land. And second thing, what froze them? What happened between 1587 and 1892 where those areas got frozen?
Chapter 27, God said to Enoch, as he was explaining and describing how he created the earth, "And I commanded that there should be taken from light and darkness, and I said, be thick. And it became thus, and I spread it out with the light, and it became water. And I spread it out over the darkness, below the light. And then I made firm the waters, that is to say, the bottomless, and I made foundation of light around the water, and created 7 circles from inside. And imagined the water like crystal, wet and dry, that is to say, like glass." Well, I don't know about you, but that's a really good way to describe ice. Wet and dry water, like glass.
To the firmament wall. Think about it like this. If the planet is 90+% water, right? That means that it's a big mirror. So it will reflect onto the firmament wall. So that little specific area we see is a piece of the wall.
You can get a better picture of what I'm saying. Hopefully this video helps. All right, I'm gonna stop talking for now and let you just enjoy the footage. But please make sure to let me know what you think in the comments. finally a real reflection of what our Earth actually looks like. We have both the known world and the extra land that has been unexplored by us, as well as ancient civilizations, which I noted in my previous video. A huge shout out to Sturgio's, since he is the only reason we even have this map. Sturgio's put a lot of work into this map. He even went down to the smallest minute detail. He has mapped out time zones, seasons, flight paths, and distances. The first true representation of our world in a map, and it is of the utmost importance, primarily due to the unknown landmasses over here. Sturgio's named them Terra Vista after a landmass of the same name. But why have we never heard of this island? At least I haven't. Have you? Anyways, Sturgio's presentation of our known world here marks the 5 prominent circles of latitude. We can see the Arctic Circle, the tropics, the equator, and the Antarctic Circle. And Sturgio's has mapped the sun's concentric journey around these circles of latitude, mapping seasons and time zones with the utmost precision and accuracy. It's crazy. Another huge shout out to Sturgio's because he definitely deserves it. So now that I've broken it down a little bit more and given you some additional longer footage to look at, is it getting easier for you to see the world map?
Now I've seen the reflection of the moon on a couple of places saying it's the Earth. I mean, it looks pretty genuine, man. It's kind of weird how it matches up just right. What do y'all guys think? Y'all think that's a coincidence, or do y'all not believe in coincidence? Let me know down below. On to the next one, guys.
This is what our parents warned us about. It's terrifying to think that a real human actually went through this. Angela Hammond was a mother from Clinton, Missouri, and in 1991 she was at a grocery store. And you know, back then the general public didn't have cell phones, so she went to the payphone to call her fiance Rob. Rob says the conversation was going normal, but then Angela had said that there was this weird car that kept circling her and like driving around. So Rob, doing what any normal boyfriend, fiance, husband would do, was like, get out of there, just go home, we'll talk later. So I guess that Angela thought that he had left, and so they continued talking, but then Angela says he came back. Then he hears her say something that I'm sure will haunt him for the rest of his life. She says, "Oh my God, what am I gonna do?" He then hears Angela scream, and then he hears silence. So Rob panicked, not knowing what to do. He knows he could call the cops, but it may be too late. He hops in his car and drives across town to go find Angela. So while on his way there, he hears someone screaming his name from a car going the opposite direction. So Rob hits a U-turn, he sees a pickup truck, and in a terrible twist of fate, Rob chasing down this car when his transmission goes out, and Angela is never seen or heard from again.
Imagine going to go save someone you know and your transmission goes out on you or something. It's almost like fate was made for her to go get kidnapped, man. It was meant to be or something. But it's crazy if that is the case. What do y'all think? I think that's something that could possibly happen. On to the next one, guys.
Glitches in our universe. Are we a part of a simulation? How can these cars be crashing into nothing? This is very scary. One minute you're driving, the next you're crashing into something that's non-existent.
Believe it or not, I was actually a witness to a car crash like that, man. We were behind a truck one time and it just randomly wrecked in the middle of interstate, bro. It just flew off the edge. I don't know. It was crazy. Even the cops were wondering what it hit, you know? They couldn't figure it out. They basically, guy couldn't even do the insurance thing because there's no one to claim the insurance on. But let me know what y'all think about those glitches, guys. Alright guys, I think I've had enough for one day of disturbing and creepy stuff. Please let me know if y'all liked the video. Subscribe, like, comment. Let me know, guys. Y'all have a good day or good weekend, I guess, and we'll see y'all